jobs and affordable housing. But we are very optimistic with the new mayor, Mayor Gray, that Ward 8 and Ward 7 is going to come into its own in terms of jobs. We have 35% of our people are out of work. Our schools are not doing all they need to do. So we're gonna have a whole transformation going on in Ward 8, starting the first of the year, early part of the year, of improving our schools, working hard to get jobs for our people, making sure the summer job program is working.
So when you have a ward like yours that truly needs transformational change, where do you start?
You start at the beginning. I mean, be simple-minded about it. But seriously, the challenges are so great. And they are just, if I had not had the kind of experiences that I've had, I probably would have given up because there's so many challenges. But the thing that keeps me going so much is the spirit of the people. People in Ward 8 are resilient. Have all kind of challenges. 82% of the families are female heads of household. But you just start tackling the problems that they are there.
And so how do you bring economic opportunity to a place like Ward 8?
Well, first of all, the government has to take the lead on it.
Federal government, state government, city government?
District government.
Okay.
In the last 4 years, it's been awful in terms of no real support from the mayor's office. But going forward, we have Poplar Point, which is a big tract of land. We have St. Elizabeth Hospital. We have the west side of the campus coming with Homeland Security. We have a number of other activities going on. I was reading the other day about Walmart coming to Washington. We welcome them. We have several sites in Ward 8 that we'd like to try to get there.
Because is the benefit for Ward 8 of the Walmart not only a new store, but new place for job opportunity?
Absolutely.
Right, okay.
Absolutely. Jobs has to be top of the list. And then, obviously, consumer products are important, but jobs is at the top of the list because they're not working. You know, you can't take care of yourself. You can't pay for anything of means. I know sometimes I leave home without my money in my pocket, and I want to buy some coffee when I get to the office. I get terrified. But think about people who don't know where the next nickel is coming from, or the next dime is coming from.
It's a problem nationwide, but your district happens to be particularly hard hit. So when you talk about that big tract of land, what is your dream project for that?
Well, I want to talk to the community about that because there's mixed opinions. Some think we ought to have a whole town center with nothing but retail, and others who think we ought to have affordable housing, a mixture of that, as well as office buildings and space. But the good news is that there's 700,000 jobs in Washington, 700,000, and 340,000 of them held by the federal government and 40 by the district government, and there's by the private sector. We got to get the private sector to step to the plate because 70% of all those employees live outside the district.
Gotta cut you off right there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you want to learn more about what's going on in your community, you can go to Comcast On Demand and click Get Local for Comcast News.
Marion Barry is going to get Ward 8 back on track. Believe me when I tell you, he's going to do that with the new mayor of Vincent Gray. What do you think? BeThereMagazine.com.